in davening. Uh, the Flag Mincha today will be at 6. Zman Mincha will be at 7:35. Last night we counted 20 in the Omer, and tomorrow morning we'll be davening at 6. For the brief of our Torah, as I mentioned, we counted 20 in the Omer last night. Now there's numerous ways of how you do the mourning of the Omer. Some say you finish at Lag BaOmer. That's more the Hasidic way. Others, a lot of Misnagdim will do it from Rosh Chodesh Iyar until 3 days before Shavuot. But no matter how you do it, Yom Ha'atzmaut comes in the middle of when you're supposed to be mourning. So the question is, how can this be? Is it just an accident? And as we know, in the Torah, there's no such thing as an accident. Things happen for a purpose. If you know the reason that we're in semi-mourning during the Omer, it's because Rebbe Akiva's students died of a plague. That's the official reason, because they didn't show kavod one to the other. That's the official reason given in numerous sources. But then you have to take a step back and realize what they're really saying. Why Dafka, Rebbe Akiva's students? Why not another group of students? The answer is, if you look at history, Rebbe Akiva supported the Bar-Kochba Revolt against Rome. We have to remember that after that revolt, the Romans were, to put it mildly, very angry. It's estimated that they managed to kill something like 3 million Jews during that revolt. The Romans did not take prisoners, which in the ancient world says a lot, because you paid for your war through the prisoners you took. You saw them and then the war was paid for. By not taking prisoner, they were saying, this one's on us. So like the hatred between the Romans and the Jews at that point had reached such a level that the Romans were willing to kill any Jew they found within Eretz Israel. But the Rabbanim are saying, we're mourning the Bar-Kochba Revolt, that it failed. And the reason it failed, they're saying, is because the fighters did not show kavod one to one and the other. Remember that in the Jewish way of looking at things, we didn't fail because we weren't strong. We failed because we failed Hashem. We failed God, and that's why we failed. So for Yom Ha'atzmaut to come out during this period, it's a chance for the Jewish people for us to redeem ourselves, as it were, on a national level. That during the War of Independence, there were conflicts between different groups in Israel. However, they were all united. As one fighter from Tzfat pointed out to me, it was a very simple choice. The Arabs were not saying, I'm going after a labor Zionist, or going after a revisionist Zionist, or a religious Zionist, or an anti-religious Zionist. They just said, we're going after the Jews. If you're Jewish, you were there. And they were united because they realized they had to be united. So the lesson from this is that Yom Ha'atzmaut is where it should be, and it's no accident is there. It is to teach us that united we can withstand many things. Divided will fall for anything. Something to think about. Kaddish Rabbanim.